The sun was shining brightly, the opposite of my life, involving coffee and food and nothing else. Probably why I sleep alone. I walked towards my favorite place to go, Sunshine Cafe, considering it's the best place for coffee. The barista was leaning on the counter, playing with his phone. Oh, so could you hook me up with an iced mocha? I asked my favorite barista. Sure, honey doll, just wait till I finish this round. Hosook replied with a large smile on his face as he raised his hand in triumph. Oh, what are you playing this time? I asked curiously. Tappy tappy dance dance, he replied, making the iced mocha. Is it good? I questioned. Duh, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it. Now shush it and drink your coffee, he said, passing me the cup with the iced mocha. So how much is it? I asked. I haven't paid Hosook at all, because he's so stubborn at me being his friend that friends don't pay each other. It's free, honey doll, Hosook replied. Please stop with the honey doll stuff. My name is YN, and you know that. I complained. Okay, fine, he replied, pinching my cheek. I groaned in frustration. Ain't it almost time for you to be in school, young lady? Hosook commented. Oh, you're right, I exclaimed, running out of the cafe without bidding farewell or paying for the coffee. I ran into the class with my stuff to be stared at by the whole class. Ryan, you're late once again, my teacher, Mr. Kim, scolded. I'm sorry, Mr. Kim, my bike chain broke on my way here. I fibbed. Mr. Kim still didn't look convinced. I'll let you slide this time, but next time you're late. Tardy slipped into detention. She stated. I sighed in relief and headed towards my desk in the back corner next to a window. I guzzled the rest of my coffee without anyone noticing. Suddenly the phone rang. Mr. Kim answered. Mr. Kim's room, his jaw fell wide open. Okay, he said, then hung up. Someone I didn't know raised their hand. What is it? Soon, Mr. Kim asked. What's wrong? The boy asked curiously. There will be a new student, so back to attendance. Jenny? Here, she called out. Jungkook? Present, he said. I used to crush on Jungkook, but then he called Jenny. Mr. Kim continued to call out names. Then there was a knock on the door. You may come in, Mr. Kim yelled. A boy with bleached blonde hair and a black t-shirt came in. Introduce yourself, Mr. Kim commanded. Hello, I'm Kim Taeyong, and I'm glad to be here, he said with a genuine smile. His eyes wandered the room, and they landed on me. Taeyong, you may sit next to YN in the back. I heard someone mumble something like, why can't any boy sit by me? I was doing fine by myself in this corner, I mumbled to myself. I'm Taeyong, but you can call me Tae, Taeyong said. Hello, I am none your business, I replied weirdly. Can I just call you business, or do you prefer the whole thing? Yes. I groaned in frustration. Mr. Kim started his lecture on magnitude and altitude. I fell asleep and dreamed about a donut the size of an elephant and a latte the size of the forest in Australia. As I was munching through the donut, suddenly someone tapped my shoulder. My donut and latte, I cried out. What about it? Taeyong asked beside me. You woke me up, I said, hitting his head. It's time to leave, he says before I can smack him. Oh, I say. I dash out to my next class. Math. Taeyong follows in, tries to catch up to my speeding pace. When we get into the math teacher's classroom, Taeyong bends down and grabs his knees. How are you so fast? He asks me between pants. The coffee shop closes 5 minutes after school closes, I state matter-of-factly. He walks in and he takes a seat next to me. Once again, I close my eyes, hoping to see the donut latte. Nope, it was just an elephant with advertising signs on its side. Then I read the sign. Bottomless coffee, I read. My jaw dropped and my eyes widened. I grabbed the sign and pulled myself up. Even though it was really hard work, I made it. Giddy up, I screech. The elephant starts going really fast, making me grip onto the side. A hill with a large building stands before me. Welcome, someone says. I slide down the sign. There stands Hosook with a coffee cup. He smiles and hands it over. Thank you, Hosook, I yell happily. Anything for you, honey bun, he says. As soon as I try to sip the cup, I woke up. My bottomless coffee, I cry. Taeyong looks at me weirdly. What's your problem, man? I rhetorically say. It's time to leave. None of your business, he says, using the name I used to shut him up. My name is YN, I say. He walked out of the classroom and into the next one. This time it's English, my least favorite. I head towards the second to last seat where the teacher is less likely to call me and sit down. Of course, Taeyong finds a seat near me. YN, tell us how to say hello. The teacher says, I try to remember because I sleep through almost all of the classes. Hello? I stutter out, hoping I got it right, but I probably got it wrong. Correct, she says. I gaze at my hands in astonishment. Taeyong claps and everyone starts to stare at me. They all join in and I do a nervous smile. People, the teacher's staring. Back to work, the boy Jungkook says, snapping his fingers. I try to fall back to sleep, but no. Taeyong has to tap on my shoulder every time. I even close my eyes. I give up and listen to what the teacher says. My name is... would not be arranged the same way it is in Korean, she explains. I turn around to see Tae immersed in the lecture. I close my eyes, hoping Taeyong would continue listening. Suddenly, I feel a flick on my head. When I'm almost fully asleep, I grab my head and whisper. Yell. Whisper, yell. What the fuck? Ow! Taeyong just shrugs and looks at the clock. 10 more minutes, he mouths out. I nod over at him and focus my attention back to the lesson. The bell rings and I grab my stuff. I start walking out. Then a hand blocks me. I try to navigate around. Then Taeyong blocks me. I start to get annoyed. I just need to get to Sunshine Cafe. In 5 minutes, I started trying to push past my way. Sunshine Cafe? That place on Night Street? Taeyong exclaims. Yeah, I say. We can go there together. Me and my father go there all the time. Tae says, dragging me by the wrist. I try to drag him up, but sadly it doesn't work. Tae drags me towards the exit, and there's an expensive car pulling up. Someone rolls down the window. Hello, my little Tae, the man says happily. Hey, father, this is none of your business. None of your business. Meet my father. I face and say, my name is YN. Nice to meet you, sir. I say, putting on a fake smile. The man laughs. It is a pleasure to meet you, YN, the man said. Taeyong and his father do some sort of silent conversation. I try to figure out what they're saying. Something like linguine, cheese casserole is horsey, and my mom is dancing as kangaroo, and she comes with a side dish. I make a confused face. Business, you make it in the back seat, Tang says, opening the door to the back seat. I step in and say, thank you to that, Tang. And his father drives speedily down the street towards Sunshine Cafe. He stepped right in front of Tang and we got out. Have a great time, you two, Tang's dad called. Tay gave him an okay sign and we walked into the cafe. Honey doll and tea? Hoosuk said, spotting Tang behind me. Yeah, he transferred over to my school, I explained worriedly. Ah, he said. Hook us up with 2 caramel fraps, would you? Tang said, you can drink your 2 caramel fraps, but I'll have an iced Americano with cream, I say. Okie dokie. Hoosuk says, you have bad taste, woman. Tang said, yeah, whatever, I say. And then I end off with this message. Aha, cliffhanger. Okay, you're right. Oh.